So I wanted to talk to you guys about our new venture that we're starting, that we've already started. Danielle and I decided to start to raise some meat chickens this year. So we're going to raise some Cornish Cross hybrid chickens solely for meat. And turns out we got 26 of them, and we're going to raise them on pasture. So we're going to run them all around the yard. That way they have access to grass and bugs all day long. And so I guess we just decided to do meat birds because, for one thing, the health benefits. Obviously, farm-raised chicken is going to be a lot healthier than anything you get at the store. And then also kind of exploring the economic viability of making it a small business. Because in 8 weeks you can turn a profit. I know it does take quite a bit of economies of scale to make it really profitable. So until you get to a level of where you're growing hundreds of chickens, it's not going to be hugely profitable. But this will just kind of be an experiment. So just want to talk about the health of the final products as opposed to store-bought. There are lots of videos that help to explain the difference between free range and free run and cage-free chickens that you can get at the grocery store. So I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about that. If you're interested, just look it up and you'll see lots of videos on that. But I will mention a couple things. The terms and the labelings that are used in the grocery stores, I think, can be really confusing, and they don't have a lot of policing for the labels. So it's hard to tell exactly what you're going to get. So it's always best just to, if you are going to get chicken from the grocery store, or eggs for that matter, the best thing to do is to get pasture raised and organic. So you're avoiding the uncertainty of what do they mean by free range or what do they mean by free run, things like that. And then if you can step it up a notch and get it from a local farmer, it's going to be even fresher. And if you're aware of how they're raising the chickens, you can get a really top-notch product that way. So I went to Tractor Supply a couple days ago to get some chicks, and I thought they were going to be about $2.60 a piece, and I thought they were going to be newborn chicks. Well, they were 2.5 weeks old, and I got a deal on them. So on the one hand, I was hoping to get younger chicks, but on the other hand, I saved $1.50 per chick. So that should help in the end to turn the profit margin around. So I'll take you in the coop and show you what I got going on. I decided to, instead of putting them, in the house for the first couple weeks, like I would normally do for the other chickens, I just went ahead and set aside a space in the chicken coop. Partly because there were just so many of them. We don't, the last batch we did, we only had 11 baby chicks. So they're in here. Don't know how well you can see them, but so I have them back in a section of the coop here. And it's important to keep your babies separated from your adult birds, because the adult birds will, peck and hurt the little ones, may even kill them. So they're behind a mesh fence here. There's a board along the bottom, and they're already old enough to start flapping around and perching on things. I don't know if you can tell, but this waterer is on like a mesh wire box. That way any manure or sawdust that's on the chicken's feet will fall down there first before they get to the waterer. That's it's kind of hard sometimes to keep the waterer clean, so that's one way to get around it. And then they have to start off with, they have food available at all times. Now that'll change when they get onto pasture, and as they get older, you'll want to switch from full-time availability of the food to about 12 hours on, 12 hours off. But right now they can eat as much as they want. It's really warm in here, so I don't find that I even need the heat lamp. Even at nighttime, if they do get cold, they will just cuddle together. And then I come out about 3 times a day, either me or Danielle, and check on the water, make sure it's clean, refill it when we have to. If it does have a little bit of sediment on the bottom of it, we can just dump it out in the yard and bring it back. So it's pretty simple so far. This is just the brooder stage. They'll go out probably next week. They'll only be in here for about a week because we got them at 2 weeks old instead of newborn. Look at this chicken. This chicken is hot, laying down, all stretched out. Okay, so that's where they're at now. Pretty soon they're going to be going out onto the field. I'm in the process of making the chicken tractor as we speak. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be putting a video up about once per week for the next 6 weeks or so until it's time to slaughter. And like I said, we are going to be selling them, so if anyone's interested, just contact me or Danielle if you're close by, and we can sell you one at the end. That's part of the reason why I wanted to document, is to get people interested, and that way you can see exactly what we're doing, have full transparency about, growing them. I will say that they are on all organic feed, and soon they'll be out in the field where they can eat grasses and any bugs that they find. So it's going to be hopefully a really healthy product at the end. Yeah. Also going to be posting a chicken composting video pretty soon. That is pretty much done. It's been in the works for a little while. It's not too long, but just haven't been able to have time to get it out and available. So that's coming out, plus the once a week for these new chicks. Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to try to make really healthy chickens, and I'll keep you update on the cost and all of that. Okay? Alright, so see you guys soon. Take care, and see you next time.